Why are you filming? We're with the Attorney General's office. We're not with the City of Moab, so we don't really consent to being filmed.
How's it going, everybody? Watching the Watchmen here, out with Amagansett Press, here in Moab, Utah, at the Moab City Center. And we're gonna go inside, take a look around, and see if the folks here in Moab, Utah respect our First Amendment right to take video in a public building. If you like this video and what we do, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more. And if you want to be notified, usually a day ahead when I'm about to post a new video, make sure you follow my Twitter and Instagram. So there's a statue out here, some other art. Bike racks and stuff. So if you guys didn't know, Moab, Utah is a big place for mountain biking, off-roading, that type of stuff, hiking. Plenty of mountains and
Watching the Watchmen today?
Stuff like that. And the famous arch that's on the license plates is actually here in Moab, in Arches National Park.
Time and temperature check. Today is Monday, February 24th at 11:09 a.m. and it is 46 degrees and sunny in Moab, Utah. Directory here.
Administration over here.
Let's take a look at the main corridor here and then we'll check out some of the offices. Hey, how are you?
How's it going?
I'm Joe. Joe? Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
You're good. Good. Anything I can do for you? No. I guess you work here?
I do. I'm the city manager.
Oh, you're the city manager. Very nice. Anything you want to do? This is our first time here in Moab. I'm traveling with my son.
Welcome.
And we're from Denver.
Oh, right on. Cool.
Yeah, so we're just taking a look at the place, and I'm very fortunate to have run into the city manager. Is there anything you can tell us about it? It's a beautiful city.
I mean, the city hall is an old high school. Been retrofitted to match. We change out the artwork all the time, so check it out.
Okay. How long have you been city manager?
I've only been city manager since May of this year.
Okay.
Been in town about almost a year and a half. So.
Been in town working for the
Originally from Salt Lake area.
Oh, all right. We were just up in Salt Lake last month, actually. Went to the Capitol building up there.
cool.
It was phenomenal. I mean,
That's
what a
cool.
building. Yeah, I mean, that whole, and very friendly people.
Yeah, nice.
Beautiful town. So, I'm glad we met you. It was a pleasure.
Nice to meet you. What was your name again?
My name is Jason.
Jason?
Ben.
Ben, nice to
Do you
meet
have
Nice to
a
meet
card
you.
by any chance?
I do. It's in
Cool.
here. Let me grab it for you.
Yeah, let that one your card just so we're putting together a little memorabilia
Cool.
deal here. So
Police chief over here.
So that's me.
Excellent.
My cell phone number's on there. You can reach out whenever
It's
you
Joel,
want.
actually. So
Yep.
Joe. See,
Oh,
I'm
that's all
putting
right.
your card.
My mom does that. You can get away with it.
Yeah, right on. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Then there's more.
How are you, young lady?
Good. How are you?
Doing well today.
There's more artwork up the stairs, and there's more stuff upstairs as well. So
Okay, so we'll go up there and take a look too. Thank you. Appreciate that.
have a good day.
How are you doing today?
Okay, it's a Monday.
Yeah, it is. It certainly is a Monday. Do you mind telling me your name and what you do here?
Carmela,
Carmela?
and I'm the Executive Administrative Assistant, so
Okay.
I pretty much take care of everyone.
Wow, so we met the executive administrative assistant and the city manager within 5 minutes of walking in the building. This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, my name's Jason, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Jason.
Pleasure to
Ben,
meet you.
nice to meet you.
And you're
Ben.
brother Jason? What did he say his name was?
Ben?
Okay, sorry.
It's the acoustics in the room.
Yeah.
No, but thank you very much. We appreciate the cordial welcome. That's nice. It's a beautiful city, and I've never been here before.
Really?
Yeah, no.
It is. It's not too busy right now.
I was gonna say, we
When
heard
you
this
come
was
back
the-
in the spring, it'll be explosive.
Right. That's what we heard, so that's what we planned it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you guys, what is it, like March, April it starts?
It begins in March with Countyline's half marathon. Fills up, and then we've got bike races going on. And then April, we have the Jeep Safari
Oh, that's cool.
Cool.
and car show, and all sorts of other things just in between.
You're local? You're from Moab?
Not from Moab, but we live here. We've been here almost 15 years.
It's nice.
It is nice.
It's nice. It's very
Yeah.
nice. Well, we'll be back here. We're not too 6 hours away.
6 hours.
Denver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, not bad. We'll be
You
back.
just hit 70 and come on down.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, we gotta check out the arches. Right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't gone there yet?
No,
Yeah.
not yet. We just came to town yesterday. So,
You should try it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we'll
It's
definitely.
a little chilly and windy today, but
Yeah, you put on a
it's
couple of
probably
layers.
less
and-
crowded. Yeah.
Exactly.
Put a few layers on. That's definitely good.
Yeah. Well, all right. Thank you so much again. We appreciate you.
No problem.
Have a wonderful
And
day.
like
Thank you.
Joel said, if you want to check out more artwork, just feel free. Walk
Excellent.
around.
We
Cool.
will.
Thank
We
you.
will. Thank you.
You're
Have
welcome.
a great day. So this is the city treasurer's office.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing well, thanks.
Awesome. What can we do for you?
No, we're just, I don't know, anything you want to tell us about your wonderful city here? We just actually never been here before, pulled into town yesterday.
Oh, nice.
And-
Well, I've grown up here, been here my entire life.
Wow, cool.
So I wasn't born here. I was born an hour and a half away, but
Okay.
I lived here my whole life and have watched the city just like grow. Like
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid.
You wanted to
and-
say fall apart, but you said grow, right?
No, I don't necessarily say it's falling apart. I mean, without tourism, we don't have a town,
Well, it's-
honestly.
That's true,
So-
yeah, absolutely.
yeah, so-
No, it's cool that you see it that way.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to. I mean, when you live here, you kind of have to look at the bigger picture, not just our own needs.
Yeah.
And although there are times that it's hard because you have so many people here, but
No, I get you,
overall,
because
like,
the town that we're from in New York
Mm-hmm.
is the same kind of situation, and we knew everybody, and everybody knew us, and it was that kind of thing, so.
Mm-hmm.
But 30 years ago, it was a completely different town.
yeah.
And now because
That's
of
how it is
tourism,
here.
yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
kind of thing, yeah, so I appreciate you on that. for
Yeah.
sure. My name's Jason, by the way.
Marcy,
Marcy,
I'm the
nice to meet
assistant city treasurer.
Oh, cool, very nice to
Yeah.
meet you.
So
Ben, nice to meet you.
nice
Joanna,
to meet
nice to
you
meet
too.
you.
Nice to meet you too.
So you guys are just exploring Moab, or
Yeah, it's
Nice.
beautiful. We went and did a little hiking yesterday. and
where'd you guys go?
Just up on the hills here, on this side of the highway, I guess. I don't know where I'm standing right now, but.
Yeah, I forgot what the trail's called.
Yeah, there was a name, there was a little sign
Yeah.
up there. By the, I'm trying to think where, by Sunset Grill.
What trail is that?
There's a trail there?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there is. There used to be. It's down by. I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
usually know trailheads. Like I've lived here my whole life,
it's
but I'm like,
beautiful.
you just go here, here, and here, and then you're there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
the
how
way it
I
goes.
give
Yeah,
directions.
Over that way.
Yeah,
No, but I mean, coming from the East Coast, this is just, it's different for us.
and red rocks.
It's spectacular.
Lots
yeah.
of red rocks.
Oh, my wife wanted a little red rock so bad, she got a red rock yesterday, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There's plenty.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
nice.
Plenty for everybody else, right? Well, we just want to thank you very much for your cordial demeanor and your smiles. It really
Oh,
means
yeah.
It's a nice welcome to your city. It really is.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that.
And we, we'll check the rest of the place out. And,
Yeah. There is history on this building. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of that.
yeah,
but
we just met Joel, and he said it used to be a high school.
It did. Yeah.
Did you go to high school?
No,
that was
the-
before your time.
Yeah, I actually went to high school at the new high school that has just been built here.
Cool.
I guess it's been like 17 years now.
Yeah. That goes fast.
I'm like, whoa.
Mine
wow.
was like-
I just aged myself.
I think mine was 34 years ago, so you're doing okay.
But the old high school became the middle school, and I went to the old high school. Yeah, it's like a weird transition, how they transition buildings and everything. But
That's cool. Yeah,
it's
why
pretty
not?
cool to know the history on some of these buildings and
It is,
throughout
yeah.
town. Like, there's tons of places like Jailhouse Cafe.
I saw that, so that it was actually a jailhouse.
jail.
I thought
yes,
that when
and
I
there's
drove by.
actually a story on it. You guys should definitely look into some of the historical things in Moab. It's very interesting.
Yeah, no, you know what? I don't
To
think
read
we'll be
up on.
here for enough time to see it all. Of
Darn
course,
it.
but we're 6 hours away in Denver, so we'll be back.
Nice,
Yeah,
yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Well, welcome, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Means a lot. Thanks. We appreciate you guys.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day.
You too.
Police chief over here.
Yeah. It says code compliance. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Thursday, Friday?
Yeah, we're just checking out your building and checking out City Hall here.
Cool.
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
We're good.
Great.
We just,
Anything we can do for you, let me know.
oh, thank you. Appreciate that. My name's Jason, by the way.
Hi, I'm Lisa. I'm the communications manager.
Lisa, the communications manager. Pleasure to meet you. And
I'm Carly.
hi, Carla. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Mona.
Hi, Mona. How are you?
You too. Good, thank you.
And this is my son, Ben. We're
Ben,
just
nice to meet
traveling
you.
around and never been in Moab before.
Oh, well, welcome.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Good time of year to be here.
That's what we heard. Yeah, so we tried to plan it that way, and I think we did good from what I'm hearing.
You
Yeah.
sure did.
Yeah.
Definitely did.
Yeah, actually, except for the wind today, the weather's been.
Yeah, it's windy, but at least the sun's out.
But the
It's
sun's
not,
out, that's exactly it, yeah.
it's not snowing, so. Yeah, no, that's cool. Well, like, is it another month or so and you guys get slammed?
Yes, 5
Yes.
weeks.
Sounds like you're ready for it.
Plan a vacation.
No, we lived, I'm originally from New York, and we lived in a very seasonal community. It was the opposite, it was the summer that was our
Right.
big, so, I get it. I know how it is, so I'm, you know,
Just brace for it.
you brace for it, and you smile and get through it. But it's like somebody just said in the front office here, if not for tourism. You know, so everything in life has its pluses and minuses, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
And
All right,
City Market delivers now, so
there you go,
you
yeah.
have to come into town for food.
There you go. I hear you. All right, well, I won't take up any more of your time. We appreciate you guys being cordial and the smiles and everything means a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, have a
Thank
great
you,
day.
enjoy.
Thanks, we will. Chief's not here? So this is the
Which very well could.
Chief's office is over there.
police's office.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's funny, guys, these folks kind of catch you off guard when they're being this friendly. And this is the police department. Let's go check it out.
All accommodations, complaints.
Oh, that's very cool. Nice.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how are you?
Ah,
Good.
How's it going?
Good.
Good.
Just fine.
Can I ask what your name is and what you
My
do
name's
here?
Kelly. I'm the office manager here.
Office manager for the police, just the police
Yeah,
department?
yeah, just at the police department.
Cool.
That's it.
So we're just a couple of tourists looking around your beautiful city. We just pulled into town yesterday.
You should go to Delicate Arch.
You know what? Yeah, I would like to. It's just the way we have our whole thing scheduled on this trip. We're not going to have the time to do that.
That's the best part.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Delicate Arch is the one that's on the license plates, isn't it? Yeah, very
That's
cool.
what we're known for.
Yeah. So we live in Denver, so we're 6 hours away.
I
We'll be
love
back.
Denver.
Yeah.
Did you fly?
No, we drove.
Oh, you should have flown. It's the only flight our airline will do is Denver to Moab and Moab to Denver.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Wasn't
really,
even aware of that.
yeah, really inexpensive flight
And
too.
what is it, a half an hour, 45 minutes or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
Yeah, good round trip for
That's a
less
good
than
tip.
$150.
Wow. Very
So
good tip.
definitely worth doing.
Cool.
Yeah.
cool.
Appreciate that.
No problem.
Excellent. All right, well, I
Okay.
appreciate you being cordial, and
Oh, no problem.
the smile means a lot. It's a
Ah.
nice welcome to your city. It really is. I say that to every, when we get the smiles, it's nice. Sometimes,
Yeah.
when you walk around with the camera in your hand, some people
We're
aren't.
used to it.
Very
Everybody
smiley.
in Moab has a camera
Really?
or a phone.
Well, there's a lot to take pictures of.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Gorgeous.
We originally are from the East Coast, so
Oh.
this is phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, it really is.
Yep.
Yeah, and very nice folks here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I think I live in the most beautiful place on the planet, and I've been a lot of places.
Well, then you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty lucky.
That's awesome. No, you are, and it's good that you appreciate it.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's funny because we were saying you live in a place, these mountains and everything are so spectacular, but when you grow up and you live here, it kind of becomes commonplace.
Yeah.
So I guess you haven't lost that enthusiasm.
Oh, no, I love it here.
Cool.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can look at the Rocky Mountains 10,000 times and still be in awe as I was the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, cool. We're just
Okay,
gonna
have
look
fun,
around and
guys.
thank you very much. We appreciate the info, and I'm going to check out a flight on the next trip.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, that's cool.
You should. It's a beautiful drive, but yeah, it's So much less.
Well, you know how I see the drives, it's a beautiful drive once.
Yeah.
Maybe the second time you fly.
Yeah, spend that extra 4 hours drive time hiking around here.
Yeah.
Make it more worth your while. I'd rather-
Well, the money you save on gas and hotels too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the flight's like $140 is all round trip.
That's very reasonable.
It's really reasonable.
Cool.
It's a really good flight too. So,
Well, maybe we'll run into you in Denver.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably will.
All right, cool.
I'm going to Denver a couple times this year, so.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right, well, thanks again.
If you need
Have a great
anything,
day.
let us know.
We sure will, thank
Okay,
you. Appreciate that. All right, guys, so another bonus here is we have commendation.
All right, so plenty of plaques on the wall here.
Right by the front door of the building. So, A+ on that.
Some DARE program stuff here.
We have Old Glory here in the corner. Of course, we're not thrilled about the maritime flag, but we're always glad to see Old Glory wherever she stands. Well, all right, but look at this fingerprint deal. Ancient technology. It's an ink pad.
All right, so let's head to the next
Artwork here.
office.
Restrooms. And here is the
City Council chambers over here.
Yeah, this is small town America, folks.
Oh, wow.
But very cool. And I believe this is Delta Arch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that's on the, let's see if I can get you that angle. That's the one that's on the license plates. It's hard for the reflection. But very cool. And as we like to do, let me get you a view from the captain's seat here. Now, let's see what else is down the hallway here, and then we'll head upstairs and check that out. There you go. Not very many city halls have this document hanging up, so maybe this has something to do with our reception. Very cool. All right, so this is the Corrections, Adult Probation and Parole Office.
Employees only back here. Water fountain.
Access Corrections. If you've seen any of these folks, you can give the Moab Police Department a call. Hi, how are you? Good. Can I just ask what your name is and what you do here in this office?
Maria, I'm secretary.
Not just a secretary. Maria, it's very important stuff. It is. You're part of the grease that keeps the wheel turning.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but we appreciate you. We appreciate your smile and cordial welcome. Thank you. We're just walking around checking out your building, checking out Moab. Never been here before. Pulled into town last night and figured we'd come check out the city hall and the library and that kind of stuff and just get a feel for the municipality. Ran into your city manager, Joel, on the way in, so we went right to the top the second we walked in the door. That was great. Yeah, very cool. All right, so I'll let you get back to work. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Enjoy your visit.
Yeah, have a wonderful day.
Directory here.
You want to go up this way?
Yeah.
As I always like to say, folks, this one's going extremely well, but it ain't over yet. Here we go. State of Utah Assistant Attorney General. Secure location, authorized personnel only. Okay. So we can look in. Did I scare you? I'm sorry.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
Good.
What are you doing?
Do you want to open the door so I can talk to you?
Where are you from?
Originally? Or now? Denver. Who, my son? I'm having a hard time hearing you, so.
Door to answer questions.
Well, I'll tell you this, your city manager, Joel, just sent us up here, so. There's nothing to be afraid of. Look. See?
Sorry, as you can.
Nothing to be afraid of. Yeah, no, that's why we're going to try to come in. So my name's Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And what is your first name?
Tanya.
Tanya. This is my son, Ben.
Nice to meet you.
Why are you filming?
We're just taking, we've never been in Moab before.
Okay.
Yeah. And we actually, see, it's interesting because we actually just met several of the folks downstairs on the first floor. Nobody was concerned with the camera, nobody had an issue. And I even said to them, sometimes we walk around with a camera and some people get apprehensive and get nervous because there's a camera or something, so.
Yeah, we're with the Attorney General's office. We're not with the City of Moab, so we don't really consent to being filmed, so.
Well, not in there, because that's we respect, we don't try to go in any restricted areas, anywhere we're not supposed to go. If we see a sign that says it's a restricted or secure location, we don't go in there. But this is public access out here in the hallway.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're just checking out Moab.
Okay.
Can you mind me asking what your apprehensive, because you seem like very, I don't know if it's nervous or apprehensive or
I'm
what
not
it is.
nervous or apprehensive. I just don't like being filmed.
Oh,
So.
why? You look great.
Thanks. I
Yeah,
appreciate
no,
that.
there's
But-
no reason. These days, we're being filmed everywhere we go. You go to get gas, you go to the grocery store, you go to the post office, anywhere you go, you're on God knows how many. By the time you get home today, you'll be on 50 cameras.
Doesn't mean I can't voluntarily elect not to be on some.
Oh, no, of course you can. Yeah, no, of course you can. But I just want to let you know, that's why I asked you to open the door. We're just no nefarious activity. We're not up to any ill will or ill intent or any of that stuff. We're just walking around checking, we're just traveling.
Cool.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah, thanks, we appreciate you. Hopefully, I really, I feel bad that you got that you feel that way about it. I wish we could leave and you would let your shoulders down and feel relaxed about what we're doing, because we're not looking to cause any problems for anybody.
No, you're fine.
And we're not looking to
Still with
upset
sensitive
anyone.
topics in here, so.
Well, not out here.
Not out here. That's
Yeah.
why I'm closing the door, so you can do what you want out there.
I got you.
What we got in here.
And what do you mean, like sensitive stuff being out in the open? Is that what
It's a secure location.
Right.
So
Well, but you
that's
have a glass window here. So if you have private stuff that you don't want people to see, maybe cover the window, put a blind on it or something.
Take that under advisement.
I don't know.
Have a good day.
All righty. Well, yeah, I really hope you're not upset. I really don't want to leave you in that way, so I hope you have a wonderful day and
Have a great day.
enjoy your day.
Enjoy Moab.
Thank you. Wow. Good thing she's not the city manager. Wow. She was even scared to open the door.
Yeah, I know.
I must have looked at, what did I forget to shave today? I think she was taller than I am. All right, cool. So we got a few officers up here. So we have the Moab City Recorder. Moab City.
Map of the water reclamation facility.
And this is
City Recorder's office in here.
Community Development.
Engineering. City Planning and Community Development.
Planning department, I guess.
Okay. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Good. Who works here?
I do, he does.
Oh, okay, I didn't know, I just wanted to ask a resident.
We're in a meeting, so
You're in a
we're
meeting?
just getting done with the meeting. Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, good. How are you?
Good.
Hi.
Good.
Excuse me.
Well, I was gonna introduce myself. My name's Jason.
Okay, are we all done? I think so.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Can I ask what your name is and what you do here?
My name is Laura Allred and I am a permit tech.
Permit tech. Okay, cool. My name's Jason. This is my son, Ben.
Ben, nice to meet you.
And we're just in Moab for the first time, checking the place out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it?
We are. Yeah, I wish I had more time to spend here because there's a lot of things I'd like to do. We'd like to go out and see delicate arch and that kind of stuff, but just not enough time in the day.
Hey, what are you guys
How are
doing?
you? I was just explaining. We're just
Oh, sorry,
visiting.
that's it.
No, it's okay. We were just visiting Moab and haven't been. We're from Denver.
Oh, cool.
Never been in Moab before.
Well, welcome.
So we're just traveling. I guess you live here.
I do. My name's Hayla.
Nice to meet you, Helen. My name's Jason.
I am.
Beautiful little baby you have
Thank
there.
you so much.
This is mine, but he's not little anymore.
Yeah, I have some non-little ones too. She's
Hey.
the caboose baby.
Hey.
Are you with the media?
No, we're not.
outlet, or
No,
just
no.
Doing your own thing?
Yeah, just making memories and out and traveling and filming, and that's what we do.
Oh, that's cool. I was just curious because, we get a lot of tourists, but they don't usually come to City Hall with nice looking cameras. So I was
Really?
just wondering
And
if
it's
you-
fun because somebody downstairs, I said to somebody downstairs that they, because sometimes we do get people are a little apprehensive when you're walking around with cameras. And I said to somebody that I was thanking them for their cordial welcome and, that they didn't get apprehensive, they didn't seem nervous by our cameras. And they said, no, everybody in Moab walks around with a camera, everybody's taking
Well,
pictures.
there are cameras everywhere. No, I'm just curious and nosy.
No,
so thanks for indulging
you're
me.
good. No, you can ask, sir. Nothing to hide.
Yeah, I also own one of the papers, so it's like my business to be.
You own a newspaper?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Cohen, yeah. The one that's on the table there.
Really? You're the owner of it?
Yeah, co-owner, yes.
Very cool. Awesome.
So she's a good person to interview.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Well, if you are doing, I don't know what kind of stuff you're looking
Oh,
for.
we're just looking to see interesting things and meet interesting people and
Oh man, you will definitely find that. That's everywhere.
yeah, that's everywhere, coast to coast, right? These days.
I know, anywhere there's people, there's going to be interesting things happening.
So what do you do for your paper? Do you actually do reporting? Do you photograph? Do you
This is quite
edit?
irritating.
Do you actually do? Are you just an owner of the paper, or do you actually contribute?
I hate to, I feel like I'm taking up space here.
Oh, we
where
love
people are
all of
working.
it.
My mortgage.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you. No name.
Okay. I'm Nora and this is Corey.
Nora and Corey, pleasure to meet you guys. Thank you.
Okay.
I don't do a ton of recording anymore.
Okay.
I mostly just try to, do admin stuff and make sure that our awesome writers can do their thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did you do any of the editing or something?
Sorry.
It's not my forte, but I find people that are good at proofreading to go over
Gotcha.
stuff.
So you're basically just overseeing at this point.
Yeah, and
I'm checking out your baby. She's beautiful. How are you? Hi, cutie.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you're so cute.
she's
It's not you, she's hiding from the camera.
Don't be camera shy. You're beautiful.
That's right.
You make sure you get your face out there. Yes, you get noticed at this young age. Oh my goodness, you're so cute.
And you have to let the ladies know at City Attorney's Office not to be shy of the camera either because they're beautiful
I don't
too.
know if she's here today.
We just went down.
Oh, you went down.
Yeah, she was a little camera shy, but that's
good to see
okay.
you.
Some folks don't. So, being that you're in the media, right, I'll give you a little more information on what we're doing. What I said was absolutely true. That's what we're doing. I'm traveling with my son, but to take it a little step further, we do First Amendment activism.
oh, cool.
So-
Like, what kind of stuff do you
This, what we do is we go to publicly owned buildings, publicly accessible areas, outside publicly accessible areas, indoors, jails, courthouses, all that kind of stuff. And we go in and we, with our cameras, record and test whether or not our First Amendment rights are being honored by the folks in that municipality.
And you go like all over the place doing it?
Our intention is to hit all 50 states. We want to do all 50 capitals. We're taking monthly trips, and this is our third month. So this is, yeah.
Taking monthly trips to do
Our first, we went to Cheyenne, Wyoming 1 month, and the next month we were in Salt Lake City last month.
oh, cool. And how did you pick Moab?
We're actually heading in this direction. So we just stopped in Moab, first of all, because it's in Moab. I'm from New York originally. So Moab is like this far off exotic place you always want to visit one day and you think you never will. So here I am.
City, New York, or upstate?
Well, I lived in the city until I was about 12, and then we moved out to the East End of Long Island. Not upstate. Not that there's anything wrong with upstate, but not upstate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like two different worlds. I
Oh, it is.
hiked through upstate one time on the Appalachian Trail.
Okay.
And then caught a train into New York City, and it was just amazing to
Wow.
like the difference.
Oh yeah, it's a huge difference. Yeah, it should be another state. Yeah, it really is.
It actually is. It's
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of cool to have that in one state, though. You know,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do
No,
it
it's
all.
cool. You can travel, but it's kind of, yeah. There's so much more to this country.
Yeah.
So that's why we're out here. We're just checking it all out.
What a cool way to see the nation.
Yeah. And we're driving it all, so that way you really see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't see that much from an airplane and airports and.
Oh no, you definitely don't. I mean, airplanes. Some of the most beautiful things you can see from airplanes, like the tops of clouds, but
That's it. Yeah,
different
yeah.
to get. You're getting like right in it.
And we like to meet people and talk to people. And,
Yeah.
You know, get a sense of what's going on. And you know, most of the time you'll run into nice folks like yourself. Everyone here has been cordial and it's been nice. But sometimes you run into some. You know, I've had the police called on me numerous times. I've been threatened with arrest. I've been detained. I've been physically assaulted.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
In municipal
Doing
buildings.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Because we go to police departments, we go to sheriff's departments, we go all over the place.
People like feeling like you're like trying to play gotcha, or like is that you think that's what's happening?
I have a theory, and I could be wrong, but I think if you zoom out and look at the real wide angle lens on it, I think people who are apprehensive about cameras have something to hide. I honestly do, and that might sound cliche, but I don't think it is. I think if you feel good about yourself and what you do and what you're doing and you have nothing to hide, why would you care that somebody's walking by with a camera? Who cares?
You know, before I went into publishing, I freelanced for a good bit.
Okay.
And I found there were a number of public officials who probably didn't have anything to hide, but felt like they had been treated unfairly by the media or on social media by just people who, you know, if you're a public figure, people kind of fair game, and
Well, you open
people
yourself
feel,
up to that.
You do, but I think people sometimes open themselves up to that and then feel. I think people feel burned. I know, rightly or wrongly. You know, I mean, I think there's a fair point to be made. Like if you're in that position.
Well, I don't know. I also feel like if you give life to the negativity and you give life to the hate, then it sort of becomes an issue. If you don't give any life to it, you're doing the right thing and you carry on and just do your job properly. What's the?
Oh yeah, I think
No weapon formed
ideally.
against me, right?
I think ideally, but that's the thing about I think people feel bullied or cyberbullied, and you know think like, oh, this person's going to write something negative about me. It's going to live, whether it's right or wrong, it's going to live out on the internet forever. My children are going to read it. I just.
See, I don't think you would care about that if you didn't do anything wrong, though, because people can just make stuff up all day long, and you know when you go into public office, people are going to say nice things about you, and and that doesn't mean the people that know what they're talking about believe them.
No, I agree with you. I just also can have some sympathy for, it does hurt. And I think unless you've been through having that happen to you,
Oh, I've been through it.
It's hard to say. So have I. And so while I have chosen to carry on and grow a thicker skin, I can also sympathize with people who feel leery. Not to say that that's any excuse to be like, I mean, there's no excuse. You're talking about like physically assaulting you. Like, there's
Right.
no excuse for that. But I can just say I can understand people being hesitant.
Well, but public officials in particular, right? Not only do they open themselves up to that kind of thing and choose it, but they also have a huge responsibility of transparency and accountability to the public.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
to hide from a camera and have the police remove and do that kind of thing sort of leads people to believe what you're trying to have people not believe. So you might be bolstering the negativity by doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of things were you asking when people got super defensive? Just curious.
Oh, there are times that I just literally walk into an office and people will start screaming at me. It just happened yesterday.
Oh, sorry.
People, I mean, literally screaming, call the police.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, no, and it's a mess, and for what?
Yeah.
Because we don't violate the law. We don't violate the law. Policies are policies. Okay, I didn't sign any contracts, so policies and rules and regulations and that kind of stuff is sort of for employees as far as I'm concerned. But if you do your research, which we have, and you know what the laws are, and you know how things work, and you know the rights afforded to you by the Constitution of the United States, you work within those guidelines and you shouldn't have any problems.
Yeah. Do you find that the First Amendment is most often supported? Do you feel like you're free to...
Not when it comes to cameras.
No.
No, and speech, it depends which police officer you run into that day.
Oh, that's interesting.
You know, a lot of police officers don't know the law. Sorry to say.
What, you know what? I feel like I could have this conversation for hours, and it just occurs to me that I actually have some deadlines that I should go try to meet.
So is your husband a cop? No. I was going to say, did I offend you? Because if I did, I'm sorry. I'll just leave it. I know you have to go, and I'll leave it on that note. But just as far as the police officers are concerned, we don't hate the police. We have nothing against the police. We just don't trust them.
Oh.
Okay, and there's many reasons for that. If you really look into what goes on, it's a scary world out there, and there are innocent people sitting in jail. There are people that get beaten and tased and locked up and put into restraint chairs and locked in cells that never did anything wrong just because somebody got their ego hurt. So that's what we're fighting against.
Well, I wish the best in that struggle.
Yeah, no, it's not easy. It's not easy, and we have a YouTube channel, and that's where these videos get posted. And I think I'm going to hit 100,000 subscribers today.
Wow.
Yeah, so we get a
Go you.
Yeah, we get a couple of views. I can write it down for you. It's the name, or if you want to put it on your phone, it's the name of the town I'm from in New York, which is it's an old Indian name, so I'll spell it out for you. But you can definitely go take a look at what we do and see the struggles we face. And I think my son's getting a good education here in the real world, so we enjoy that.
Okay, ready.
It's are you on YouTube?
I was just going to text myself.
Oh, okay. So AMA.
AMA.
GAN. SETT. And then
Amagansett.
Amagansett. And then the second word is press. So it's Amagansett Press. And if you type us into Google or YouTube, we'll come right up.
Well, I will check you out when I get a minute.
Cool. So you'll either love me or hate me after you watch the videos. Being in the news business, you'll probably appreciate a lot of what we do. Yeah, and I'll let you get to what you have to do. You have a beautiful baby. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy, and you have a beautiful smile.
Have a great day.
We thank you for that.
Thanks so much.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a great day. All right. So let's take a look at Moab City Engineering.
Yeah, we didn't go in here.
Now you want to come into the recorder first. We're not nearly as fun though.
No, well, let's go in the recorder first. Yeah. I thought blondes have more fun.
Well, we do, but the recorder may not have as much fun.
Gotcha.
And it's not real, so that doesn't mean.
And it's not
that doesn't
real.
really mean a whole lot.
There you go. Well, mine's
you guys from?
mine's real.
Well, it's real. It's just the color's not the right
I got you.
hue.
Looks good on you, though.
That I was born with.
Well, that's all right.
But it's got to cover up the colors that are coming in now, which is the problem.
I feel you. It's
Yeah. Where are you guys from?
originally New York, but now we live in Denver.
Really?
Yeah.
How's the weather been in Denver?
It was actually, you know what, we left yesterday.
Was it nice?
Oh, I'm sorry, the day before yesterday. And no, it was kind of snowy, and we were driving right into the storm that was coming this way.
You guys get some gnarly
But
weather
we missed
over there.
it.
Oh, good.
You know, in Denver, if you don't like the weather, wait an hour.
This is true, but like, my fear is that, what is it, the Eisenhower Tunnel? Is
Yes,
that
yeah. The one that's leaking. The one that's leaking and has
yeah,
ice
it's the
all
one
over
where
the
you
walls?
try to hold your breath and you nearly pass out by the time you get to the other side.
Right.
Yeah, that one always scares me because they can shut down one side or the other, and you're stuck.
Yeah.
It is like,
Well, I'll tell you what. Being from New York, we used to go in and out of the Lincoln Tunnel all the time, and that's underwater.
ooh,
So that was
sketchy.
that was scary. Yeah.
I bet.
And you know, you start seeing a little bit of water coming through the walls on those things, and that's.
You're like, we gotta go a little faster to get out of here.
But you know what? At this point in my life, I just cruise right on through. And
Well, yeah,
whatever's
once
gonna
you're
happen, it's
used
gonna
to
happen.
it,
Yeah.
once you're used to it. My mom, she was born and raised here, but moved to Southern California.
Okay.
And so as soon as the rain starts to fall in California,
Right.
people panic.
Oh,
We don't
yeah.
know how to drive in it. She's like, come on, people, I drove in the snow and this and that. And it's just like,
Oh, Florida's the
yes,
same thing.
Mom, you did, but some of these other folks are not used to the elements. So,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah. No. As I get older, I think I'm moving further and further away from big cities.
we all are, I think.
Yeah.
Big cities were never my thing anyway.
Me either.
I
I'm
just-
with you. Yeah.
I just prefer the small town atmosphere a lot better.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I grew up out in the middle of an oak forest.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's Yeah.
Well, and you think of New York as being like heavily populated everywhere.
Well, we were, Long Island. So I was all the way on the east end of Long Island.
Okay.
Yeah, so we
So
were
not-
out in the woods, 100 miles from the city.
What was the population of your small town?
18,000 now.
Now?
Yeah.
Really?
So I think 30 years ago, when it was a nice place to live, it was probably half that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it really was a small town. Like
Oh,
Moab,
yeah.
Moab, our visitation, like our, visitor population is huge, but our permanent population is really only like 5,900.
Right.
So,
Well, the middle school, was it middle school? No, the elementary school that he graduated from had 100 students in the entire school, all 8 grades. And
in the whole school?
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And there was one graduating class a few years from him that had 5 people in it.
Wow.
5 kids. Yeah.
Wow. Very small town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Same place?
Yeah.
Same place. It's my son.
Oh, this is your son?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
well, awesome.
Same place. Same house.
Same house. And through the generations.
No, well, my father lived in the same town, but my father was the one that moved there.
Okay.
And then I kind of grew up there. I used to go, when I was a kid, I used to go out there for summers. And then when I was 17, I went out there for the summer and never left.
See, when my parents divorced, my mom moved to California on vacation. Or she went to California on vacation and we never came back. So kind of the same
Gotcha.
situation.
Yeah.
But my dad lived here, so we were back and forth. My sister and I were back and forth
Gotcha.
every summer for your adolescent life, basically.
And you obviously
And
like
then
it
I
better
came
here.
back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. My sister actually, she was in Colorado. She was in Rifle.
Okay.
And moved last year. Her boyfriend's family is from Missouri, so she moved
To Missouri. Huh? How's that going?
She likes it.
She does good?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
likes it a lot.
Yeah.
She's bought a little house there and she's pretty happy.
Hey,
and
if you
content.
like you where you are and you're
Right.
happy, that's the best place to be.
That's exactly it.
That's
I
it.
love Moab.
I hear you, yeah.
It gets a little crazy during some of the months, but
Well, then what you do is you take a quick trip to LA and realize how not crazy
exactly,
it is,
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. My thing with California is you get on the freeway and it doesn't matter what time of day it is.
You're
3
stuck.
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And there are hundreds of thousands of people going somewhere and you're like, where are you going to work? Where are you going? Where is
Yeah.
everyone go? Where are you going? At
Well,
this
they
time
call
of
New
day?
York the city that never sleeps. It should be LA. I've always said that.
I think it's probably both.
Well,
Don't you think?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
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 I don't know, and I like to sleep.
I'm a big fan. It's one of my favorite things. Sleeping and eating are about my faves.
That's it. Yeah. Well, we really appreciate you being
Right?
cordial.
Like I said, the recorder's office, it's
Anything
not
interesting you
exciting.
can tell us?
No,
No?
we're just trying to
Any
get
secrets you're not supposed to tell us? No, I'm just kidding.
It's all public information for the most part.
There you go. That's the right answer.
Yeah.
There you are. All right, well, we'll leave you with that. Thank
Enjoy
you so
the tour
much.
of the building.
We will. Appreciate you, and you have a
No
wonderful
problem.
day.
We'll see you later.
Thanks. All right, so city engineering. Let's go back in there. Hello. How are you? Good. How you doing? Doing well. Can I ask what your name is and what you do here?
Eric Johansson, I'm like one of the assistant city engineers.
Cool. My name's Jason Eric.
And you're just, what's your name?
My name's Jason. This is my son Ben.
Oh, okay,
And we're just traveling around, first time in Moab,
okay.
looking for all the good tips and information.
Who are you guys with?
Just ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, because of the cameras? No, we're just documenting our trip.
Oh, okay.
We're actually, I've said this before, but some people like to take pictures of trains. Some people like to take pictures of boats. Some people like to take pictures of birds. I like going into municipal areas and towns that we go to and meet the people that live here and meet the locals and really touch the ground and, see what's going on. That's what we do. Yeah, and I'm having fun with my son, traveling around the country, and that's...
Do you have like a YouTube channel or something?
I do have a YouTube channel, yeah. No, I was just telling one of the ladies out in the hallway. Yeah, no secrets here. If you have any questions for me, I'd be happy to answer them.
Sound like you're from the East Coast.
Yeah, you picked up on that, huh? And I thought I was losing the accent. Born and raised in New York. Well, not born, actually. I was born in New Jersey, but raised in New York.
Oh, yeah, I'm from the island.
Are you? Yeah, that's where I'm from. I grew up in East Hampton.
East Hampton.
Yeah. Where are you from on the island?
Seacliff area.
Seacliff.
Glen Head.
Yep.
Glen Cove.
North Shore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. But you've been here for many years.
I've been in Moab since '98.
There you go.
And but I've lived out west since '72.
Oh, cool. 3 years after I was born.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Anyway, we do engineering.
Very cool.
Our manager, boss, isn't here today.
Who's that, Joel?
No, Joel's a city manager.
Oh, okay.
We have a licensed city engineer.
Oh, I got you, okay.
Who's like approved to stamp plans and kind of review things.
Mondays off?
No, he's just off on a long weekend.
There you go. Everyone needs a long weekend now and again, right? We don't get enough of them.
Yeah, right.
And how about, can I ask what your name is, sir?
Mark.
Mark, Jason. And what do you do here?
I have the same job title as the current here.
Oh, cool. Right on. You guys, there's a lot of construction going on here. I guess you guys must stay pretty busy these days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We do plan review, we have to safeguard the public.
Right.
So people have a building or a site layout, parking lot, we review that. And also there's usually required improvements that they have to make on the street that is adjacent to the project.
Oh, so once you make an improvement, you lose your grandfathered in stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of, we have planning regulations.
Gotcha.
And the planners, we work with them.
And you guys do everything, commercial, residential, the whole shebang?
Anything in city limits. We don't do that much on the property, unless it's a commercial building.
Outside the city limits?
No, inside city limits.
Oh, I got you, okay.
We only take care of city limits.
Gotcha.
Then there's a county building inspector.
I was going to ask you, so
County planning, and they have an engineering consultant.
Gotcha. Very cool.
Yeah, and then we do our own projects too.
Right.
We'll do replace water lines and sewer lines.
And I guess I don't know how long ago there was a new high school built.
Yeah, that's the school district. Right now they're building a new middle school.
Okay.
The high school is older. That's from the 90s, I think.
I heard this used to be the high school.
This used to be the high school.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
So some of the folks that work there actually went to school there.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always weird when people talk about it. It's like, oh yeah, my office used to be like Miss So-and-so.
Right. And they remember a different Moab.
Yeah.
Are you local?
Mm-hmm.
No?
None of us are local. Some of the folks in the recorders are local.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, very cool.
Kind of a mixture of people.
Appreciate you having a conversation with us and being cordial.
Oh, sure.
That's always nice.
No, we're problem solvers,
There you go.
So we don't do too much politics.
Yeah, I try to stay out of that myself. You're better off. Yeah. And there's really, you know what, these days, the one thing I will say is there's really not much to talk about.
Oh.
You know, in a good way, I'm saying. If you want to get into an argument and feel bad about your life, you talk about politics. Right? You want to have a nice day, you skip it and move on and talk about something else.
We got, the stuff you're talking about, nationwide things, but then we get our local stuff too.
Right.
So.
That's the interesting stuff.
Yeah, that impacts, people's lives more.
Sure.
It's more controversial, so.
Well, I had a lady say to me once, what do I care what's going on in the White House? I just care what the loaf of bread costs when I go to the supermarket.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
not too far off.
Yeah.
For most people.
Well, no, so far, very cordial city, nice folks, and yeah, good place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People come here to get away from other places.
Right. Well, that's what we did.
Outdoor place. Are you going to stay here or?
No, we live in Denver. So we're just traveling, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But we'll be back. We're only 6 hours away.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the ladies downstairs just told us about round trip flights from Denver to Moab are like $150.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we might fly next time.
Yeah, they're going to have several like right now a day coming up. It's tourist season.
Yeah, cool.
So,
Yeah, you guys are about to get pretty busy, huh? Another month or so. Yeah.
We're also going to be widening, not us, but the Utah Department of Transportation is going to widen the highway from like the north part of town, downtown, all the way to the river.
There's like a bottleneck, goes 2, 1, 2.
Right.
So they're going to widen it to 4 lanes.
Wow. I'm sure the locals are thrilled about that.
Well, we like it in the sense, or most of us like it, I'd say, because it's going to eventually ease some of our peak of tourist season.
Right.
But then, during the construction, it's gonna be somewhat unpleasant for the.
Well, I'm sure they'll do that in the off-season. Right?
Oh, no,
No?
It's a long project.
It's starting in a couple of months, and it's gonna be run through this spring, summer, and fall, which are the main part of tourist season.
Wow.
And then they'll be working through the winter next winter as well. It's gonna be over a year.
Wow.
It's a big project.
Well, when it's done, it'll be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be, and then we're gonna put a bike shared use path. When that project finishes, we'll have a shared use path for bicyclists and pedestrians all the way from downtown to Grandstaff Canyon, which is 3 miles up the river. You can also ride a bike all the way to, well, you can't ride quite to Canyon. You can get to the.
Oh, you can get up to. Wait, where does it go? It goes to 313. It gets you all the way to 313.
Yeah, 313.
Well, that's cool. You're going to get a whole new crowd of people coming in for that.
Oh yeah, it's very popular. With, you know, a lot of families bring their kids and they all ride bikes on the path.
Well, I don't have to tell you, in Denver, it's just there's paths, every biking paths, walking paths, hiking paths. I mean, it's just very outdoor activity oriented town. You know,
we have a saying here that when spring comes, the license plates turn green.
There you go. I like that one.
How do you know when spring arrives in Moab?
License plates turn green. I like that. You got to remember that. Best one I heard about Colorado so far is what happens in Colorado stays in your system for 30 days. So yeah. Well, all right, good. You guys are both smiling, so I'm going to make my exit while that's happening. No, but we really do appreciate you because the cameras seem to bring out the best in people. So,
what's your YouTube channel?
If you want to write it down, it's the name of the town I'm from in New York, so it's an old Indian word, so I'll spell it for you.
Yeah, we're a bunch of geeks here. You know, I'm just about to tell these guys about what I learned over the weekend. The Lonnie Cass extragalactic supercluster.
What is that?
Have you ever heard of that, Mark?
No, what do you?
It's astronomers have apparently determined what group of galaxies our galaxy is part of. It's called the extragalactic supercluster. So it's not that galaxies are spread evenly throughout the universe, but they're clustered apparently. And the one that our galaxy is in has now received a name.
Wow.
Like 2014 or something.
That's interesting.
And they're sort of mapping it. You know, they can figure out where the galaxies are. You know, in terms of the zodiac, let's say. You know, but then they also can determine where they are. You know, up and down.
It's amazing as time goes by how the theories and the facts change. Because I just recently heard something saying that scientists made some new discovery recently, and they're starting to believe that dinosaurs were not cold-blooded animals.
I saw something about that. Yeah.
So I mean, history changes.
Yeah.
The more we figure out, it's unbelievable. They say you can't rewrite it, but you can.
It was like all the old movies was like they would just make the dinosaurs look like just like a lizard.
Right.
You know, like that was kind of like the idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is it called?
All right, so it's Amagansett, A-M-A. G-A-N. S-E-T-T.
S-E-T-T.
Second word is press. Amagansett Press.
Yep. All right, I'm kind of interested to check that out.
Take a look.
Yeah.
You'll either, like I just said to the young lady out in the hallway, you're either going to love me or hate me after you watch my video. So.
Well, I hope I don't hate you.
Leave a comment and let me know. Yeah. You can also, it's AmagansettPress@gmail.com is my email address. If you feel like making any comments or have anything to say, let me know.
I'm not much of a comment.
Well, it only goes to me.
I'm a window shopper on YouTube.
I just mean if you want to communicate with me, you can always reach me there.
Yeah. Cool.
But it was a pleasure meeting you guys.
Yeah,
We appreciate you. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Carry on. Have a great day. All right.
Safe travels.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Those guys were nice.
Yeah.
All right, so that's keypad access locked.
Finance.
Looks like a doctor's office. Weird.
Probably was the nurse's office.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's right. right, so State of Utah Trust Lands Administration. We are on a conference call. If you need immediate assistance, please call. Sorry for any inconvenience. So, we won't bother these guys. They saw us coming and they put up a sign that said they're on a conference call.
They do that every Monday. They're always on a conference call at this time.
I'm just glad not to be on a conference call.
Yeah.
Did plenty of that.
That one's empty. And then you get to the restroom.
Oh, cool. Oh, this is interesting.
Oh, this is a nice window.
Yeah, I thought this was outside. I was like, what? So here's a little view of the scenery. All right, and I guess we can go down this way.
Yeah.
All right, so I mean, so far, again, we're not out of the building yet. So far, vast majority of these folks are extremely friendly and cordial. I guess the lady up at the, oh, this is the police department employees entrance. One lady up at the city attorney's office was a little apprehensive, but she was cordial. So far, we are in a pass situation. Hey, I don't think we missed any of these offices, right?
No, I don't think so.
What's down here?
I think we have to go through here.
We do?
Yeah, because it's like a T shape. Yeah, the attorney or whatever's back here.
She's gonna put a sign on her door that says she's on a conference call. Oh yeah, there you go. Cool. Watching with a sense of direction. All right. Oh, it's the other side, right?
Yeah, we came in through that way.
So if anybody's thinking of traveling to Moab, Utah, just from our limited experience here for a day or so, I could highly recommend it to you. The scenery and the landscape is incredible. People are friendly. Actually went out to dinner last night. Had a huge dinner. And when the check came, it was $42. I couldn't believe it. So it's very inexpensive here. And it'd be a good place to travel to.
Well, all right, everybody. You saw how that went here at the city center in Moab, Utah. For the most part, everyone was cordial and friendly and respected our right to take video inside. And some interesting history behind this building here. Used to be a high school. And so that's about it for this one. Aside from the assistant city attorney for the state of Utah, who said that their office was separate from the actual Moab city offices. They were the only ones that had a problem with us taking video. Everyone else here at the Moab City Center was very nice. So if you like this video and what we do, make sure you subscribe to my channel and Amagansett Press's channel and hit the like button. If you want to be notified whenever I'm posting a new video a day ahead, make sure you follow my Instagram and Twitter, which will be on the screen now. So, Watching the Watchmen, out with Amagansett Press, here at the Moab, Utah City Center, out. See you on the next one, guys.